In agriculture, we recognize the essential link between the availability of adequate water and low-cost electrical power as essential components of a viable agricultural program. We support diversified, sustainable agriculture and oppose large-scale monocropping.
If you support having those words in there, you're supporting the motion. If you oppose the motion, that means you oppose having those words in there. Okay, so we're clear on that.
I'm in opposition. I would like to have the language deleted to oppose large-scale monocropping. The simple mana'o or reason why is because monocropping affects large-scale papaya, coffee, pasture lands, grasslands, and macadamia nuts. And that's a big chunk of our agricultural produce here on the island of Hawaii.
Thank you. Further discussion?
Morning, Chair. Scott Enright, District 1. I'm in opposition, Chair. This is an undefined term, monocropping. It could apply to any number of things. This is not in the best interest of agriculture. Agriculture is not asking for this. I don't think it belongs in there. I oppose. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Further discussion?
Kevin Hopkins, District 1.
Speak right into the microphone, please.
Kevin Hopkins, District 1. Again, the term is undefined here. We could be looking at that this large-scale monocropping would also include all of our coffee farmers, because even though they may be owned individually, they operate continuously. So here, many of our small farms would be knocked out too. This is a bad clause, and I oppose it being in there.
Thank you. Further discussion? Please identify yourself.
Malian Leahy, District 3, Precinct 7, President. I'm also a farmer, and I support polyculture. However, I oppose this motion because as farmers, we are all on the same team. And there's a lot of people who are going to have a hard time transitioning. As you've seen, some people don't even understand the definition of a monocrop, which to me is a very clearly defined term. However, I still oppose the motion because as farmers, we need to move forward together. Thank you.
Thank you. Further discussion?
I'm Paul Johnston from District 7, and I also oppose the line in here that, for several reasons. I think that large scale is undefined. I mean, is large scale 5 acres, 10 acres, 20 acres? In Hawaii, everything is small scale. And so I think that's very unclear. If somebody has 20 acres of cabbage, is that monocropping? I wouldn't think so. And I also am not sure exactly what people mean by monocropping. So I completely oppose this line. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Further discussion?
Abigail Au, District 5. I also speak in opposition of the motion. I have 2.5 acres of coffee, as do most of the people north of my farm by 5 miles and south of my farm by 5 miles. And it is undefined. It would appear that we would all be monocropping together. Thank you.
Thank you. Further discussion?
Ed Miranda, District 2 Chairman. Yeah, I have to oppose this thing because it's not very clarified about monocropping, and it doesn't really apply to tree crops because, you know, you can't just typically pull them out of the ground. It's not like crop rotation, if you understand that term. So yes, I'd rather see that.
Okay. Any further discussion on this provision? Okay, just to reiterate, if you support the motion, then you would vote yes, and we would put those words in there. If you oppose the motion, those words would not be added. Okay, so we're clear on that. Is there any further discussion? If not, all those in favor of the motion to add those words, raise your yes card. All those opposed to adding these words, please raise your hand. Okay,